And I'm also here by myself this morning, so if I'm a little slow with the rock counter and things like that, well, I guess we'll all figure it out together. So we're right at it. It's the hammer is Team Steele, and Team Mosher putting some center line guards up. Get some action in play. So this is second stone. Evan Hinniger will be asked to, but I believe the call was to put another guard or come in. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. But clog up that center line for sure.
That is a lovely bit of curling. Does over curl hair. Spins the shooter out. Moves both yellows, or sorry, both reds of team.
Well, this one's coming in. Just be careful, doesn't want to chip off and set up a double, and not in the place where he wanted it. So Colten will ask second stone Paul Dexter.
Not quite kill this, but
Paul Dexter
maybe
to
go 9. Solid normal. 9.
To take that out.
Great at it. Yeah. Good.
Paul back to his normal position of playing second stone. Last night he spared. Colten had to go to a wedding, and he took over the reins as skip and had a solid game. A little tight there, and so this is the third stone for Team Mosher. This is Owen McPherson, 19-year-old biology student at Dalhousie. As I mentioned, Steele finished at number 1 in Pool C, and Mosher was at number 4 in Pool D. But the records are actually quite close. One was 2-1, the other was 2-0. So.
Watch the other one. Hit and roll my way, I think.
It's a bit of a miss there. So.
It sure is.
10.
I thought your first one moved more than it should have.
10. Yeah. Same weight as Paul.
So this is Robbie McLean. He's the third stone for Team Steele. Sorry, not Robbie. This is Kerry McLean. Robbie McLean's playing lead. So looking for hit and roll. Spread these rocks apart. And a nice shot by Kerry there. He spread those rocks out. Nick is going to ask Owen to make the double. Going hard on it, hold the line. Just a bit of an over curl, and fails to make the double. So Colten will ask Carey to hit there and hit on the nose and sit there. Lie 2. Robbie going hard on it, trying to keep it straight. Doesn't want to put those 2 yellows together. And actually he's not going to hold on. A big mistake there by Carey, the rollout. This is could lead to a force now with that second Mosher stone in there. So going to get to see Nick Mosher, 20-year-old engineering student at Dalhousie.
Games here aren't timed. Lots of thinking time available. Always thinking time available for them to look at the angles, figure out the best way forward. The only person that is concerned is our ice maker, Karahan. Lots of time.
Looking to hit and stick. He'd be happy to hit anywhere in the rings as long as he sticks around. This one's got to curl a bit. It's out there. Don't think he's going to stick around. He'll get a piece of it though. So mistakes back to back by both teams.
That was Minwoo Kim throwing the high hard one, throwing heel, trying to get some yellows moving. He does. Yeah.
So now we'll get to see the first of the skip for Team Steele. Colten Steele, 32-year-old business banker. Team Steele's out of the Dartmouth Curling Club. Team Mosher is out of the Halifax Curling Club. And Colten will be looking to hit and stick right there. He'd be happy with the blank in the first end. Keeping the play over to the edges, easier to make that hit roll on the last one.
Paul, the recent senior world champion, representing Nova Scotia, representing Canada at Senior Worlds, with Craig Bridges part of this team. Very successful.
Just clean. And a nice throw by Colten.
He's away this weekend,
so Nick will be trying to hit and roll towards the center, make Colten's blank a little more difficult.
Without last rock. As the higher seed, I do believe that Team Jean gets the hammer here. These crossover games.
Got to go hard on this one. Should get a piece of it, but it's not going to stick around. And lucky to get that piece. That's going to make Colten's blank really easy.
Moving here with sitting only fourth shot to tough spots with multiple. Nosing this, maybe straight back double doesn't get you on stone, I don't think, on that back eight. So they do have options here.
Just Colten just taking some time, get a practice throw in here and check out one piece of the ice. That perhaps the teams only get 4 rocks up, 4 rocks back in practice, so they don't see all the ice. So he's just as concentrated on this throw as any of the other ones, and just wanting to see where the line goes, and so just to learn some information. That one moved a lot. So we'll go into the.
Nothing is as exquisite as the enchanting crimson and golden tapestry of fall. when revving your Subaru with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Fall for Subaru at your local Subaru dealer today.
So we'll go into the second end, and Team Steele will keep the hammer. And looks like the first, I think you'll see the teams mix it up again. It was both teams had chances that end, and just failed to capitalize. And they both gave up chances, so pretty even in.
Nothing is as
This is the lead for Team Mosher, Aidan McDonald, 19-year-old engineering student at Acadia. And just as I thought, the teams are going to mix it up. Colten's going to put up the Mosher puts up the center guard. Colten's going to put up the corner guard. This is Robbie McLean, 36-year-old materials engineering project manager. He's had some prior experience, and so has Colten on this team. Team switched up a little bit this year. Brought on Paul Dexter, former Nova Scotia junior champ, and he's been around for a while. He skipped his own team for a bit. He played with Brent McDougall for quite a while, and then last year he played with Bryce Everest. So Nick asking Aidan to come around that center guard. This one's hanging out a bit. It should curl though. Here it comes.
Speakers backing off for this. Trying to get it to grind. This is sliding.
Pops out a little bit on the other side, but Colten's going to ignore that and come around the corner.
It's going to be at least a single. Looks like a steal of two here on Saturday morning for Team Fleming. Skipped by James Gratton. Taking a look at it, it's been pretty fun. Definitely one. And looks like the indication was a two. So steal of two.
To get by that one. Want to keep it up a little higher, but they'll take that. Nice shot by Robbie.
So 2-0.
Pops out a little on the outside. So this is second. Evan Henniger, 19-year-old student at McEwen. I believe he's in Alberta.
Hello, and welcome back here.
Got to go hard on this one.
Saturday morning,
Looks like it's going to be chipping that in.
Halifax Curling Club for Stu Sells, for Halifax Classic. For those of you just joining us, my name is Alan Earls. I'll be bringing you back all day today. 4 draws, 9, 12, 14, 4, 8, 5.
So Yellowstone's going to be piling up here. This is Paul Dexter, 35-year-old control systems engineer.
Absolutely lovely event. More curling from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I will play you. There's your challenge to anyone who wants to come down between 10 and 2. I will play you for curling. We'll put some beers on the line. We're having fun. And then tonight, there are East Coast Party. We're at Oyster Bar from 6 p.m.
Just a delicate little split shot here.
Until late. And I promise you, I will be here from 8:30 a.m.
This one needs to curl.
Tonight, I will be here all day.
Actually, he's trying to put the yellow onto the red to knock the red out, I guess. And a bit of a mistake there, and it takes his own yellow rock, and he may be chipping right out. And indeed he does. A bit surprised. I thought he was playing that with quieter weight to play the split, and then it looked like, I thought that was the original call, and then it looks like they were just trying to push the yellow onto the red, take the red out, but not the case.
Rattigan Steele 2-1 on Kelly Middlestat's first. Kelly Middlestat Lawyer, Birchall, Dougal.
So Evan will be looking to take this rock out. A little easier with that rock out of the way now, the guard. And he hits it 6 and great shot there.
Hard. All you got.
Hard, Gary!
And just misses the run back.
Okay, Paul.
Keeps that guard just off center, making that draw a little difficult if he needs it. And
Not bad.
Close.
so this is Owen McPherson. Nick's going to ask Owen to put a center guard up.
Line's good. Here's Aiden. Aiden. Oh, on its own. On its own. Yep. All 3.
Like this one to stop. We'll stop some time.
Peel.
Calling for appeal from Kerry McLean.
A little bit of hack weight here. Just again, a nice sweet ball, controllable weight, nothing crazy. Just looking for the tap here.
Whoa. Close. Whoa. Curl.
Might have both of them this time.
Kerry, good throw.
Nice shot by Kerry McLean.
It is curling a little bit there with Steele. I thought you may have been slightly square, but
So Nick will be trying to come around. The difference, though, is that'll be a Yellowstone out front now for Team Steele. So if they run it back, they can put their own in play.
Make up for his last.
you got it.
Looking to adjust, make this nice halfway throw. Kelly Middlestat run down.
Line's good. Line's good. Where are you? Tubby. Which good? Yep. Hard. No handle. Hardy.
Threw it nice both times.
Got to go hard to get by. They're by, but want to keep going on this one.
I was like washing a hand.
Yeah, he threw that one a little soft, just a soft release. And on this ice, soft release is usually you pay a penalty on that one because they'll just curl, they'll just walk across the sheet. And so you want to be pretty positive on your release. So Colten now looking to run that yellow back onto the red. Update over in sheet 4. Ardell took a single in the first end over Moybrook. I think that might have been a steal.
This rock has to curl a long way. Get the carve, sweep,
And no mistake by Kerry. He takes that off, but doesn't keep his shooter. So you see Nick is going to try to come around that yellow corner guard and try to keep the force on here. I apologize. I'm not missing my rock counter duties. They got me multitasking. I can barely do one thing at a time, let alone multiple items. So
but I think it was smooth.
A little less, I'd say.
Every middle step, bring down, and hold this.
Becky!
And jams on the top guard. Spins the shooter. Doesn't look like
Actually, let's just try.
This one really needs to come to a stop.
You can. Yeah, I think right back. We'll come around.
So you heard what's going to happen now. That one being a little deep. This is going to help Colten Steele. Could potentially get a skips deuce and.
Started when I forgot to finish.
But this is right here.
Even if John makes a good guard, James could elect to draw. Freeze and really shut down again. So
I think we want to show him this side, because if we overcurl, he might just come around us, right?
Curl to
and that keeps that back force.
So Colten Steele, both tied with Matt Manuel 2-1 in Pool C.
It is going, yeah.
However, with the win over Manuel head-to-head, they get the #1 spot out of the pool. They win this game, they'll be into the
I think so.
playoffs for sure. How the playoffs works? It's only 6 teams to make the playoffs. The winner of each pool,
They didn't touch that either.
and the next 2 highest finishers. So on all these sheets, the teams that are 3-0 will win their pool no matter what. If they lose these games, they will finish at 3-1, but they will win the head-to-head in their pool. So they'll all be moving on. So Tremblay, Young, and Moybrook are all going to be in the playoffs. This Pool C is a little bit different. Steele doesn't win, and Manuel wins. Manuel will have a 3-1 record, and Steele will be at 2-2. So he's the only pool leader that doesn't necessarily have his ticket punched already for the playoffs.
Getting better. Top 8.
Oh, we're almost to it.
Go. Your Burgess.
This one's a little wider. It looks like they're trying to carve this one as much as possible to put it on top of the red, a little rub. So Nick Mosher, if he can take that yellow one out, he'll be able to put the force on to Colten.
That's all right.
Yeah, that fooled me big time. I thought that had to go. Like
Yeah, I think the speed just surprised him a little bit. What was the hug
he
on
didn't
that
add
one?
much.
Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't need to save a shooter here.
Took it for the first.
There's 2 red in there already, and in fact, he might just want to roll out. Just don't want to hit it on the nose. That'll give Colten even a wider pocket to draw to. Colten is through it though, so he should have a pretty straight draw.
I wasn't going to override them. They, like, right away they thought it was light, and I told them we didn't want to be light. Looks like it's pretty good.
Looks, we got to go hard on this one. Hard to get by. Nice sweep. Great sweep.
Same ice, I'll throw the same.
Great sweep by McDonald, and
Same weight's pretty
the
good.
force is on, and so Colten Steele will be drawing against 3 Mosher counters in the rings.
Pardon? I think if we clean it, it's on the button though, isn't it?
Yeah, same weight's good.
Okay.
We pounded that out of your hand. We didn't need to.
He just wants me to make sure I was like, I'll throw the same. And he was like,
No, same is good.
So you heard it all. The guys jumped on Colten's stock the last time right away, and maybe overswept it a little bit. Didn't get the curl going quickly, and so same weight should be close to the button.
I agree, careful with that.
All there.
Whoa, careful.
Weight's fine. Weight's okay. We're just top 4.
Line's good.
You gotta go a little. I don't think we really do. Just stay down. Stay down. We're perfect. Too much.
Good judge.
And a nice draw by Colten Steele to take his point. And we'll be back to go into the third end.
Men's crossover games. So we have number 1.
Enjoy fall to the fullest with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Visit your local Subaru dealer today.
We did sweep it. We swept it hard out of it. I think you see a 14 on the button, like, without sweeping at all.
I don't know what happened to our team names. They've changed.
Told me to change them, and now I'm going to change them back. That's the team over.
We'll fix this up, folks.
Added a bit.
Line's good.
Added 2 feet.
Yeah, a little bit of carry if you can. Line's good. Should be
all
carries,
there.
Rock. Stay close, though.
Straight.
A little bit of curl if you can. 16 forward. Well managed, guys. Nice shot, Robbie.
There we go. Get our names back to
Yeah, I
what they're supposed to
I didn't
be.
want to be thinking 6 feet less because if they didn't cook that.
So that was Robbie McLean. Puts a perfect corner or center guard up.
Yeah, I made sure with them. I was like, if I throw the same and you clean it, is it D-line? And they said yes. So I didn't want to be thinking, get them 6 or 8 feet less and then come up top 12 like an idiot.
Was it here at all? Or
Yeah, exactly. We didn't need the backing, but we had the line for it
on every
just in
other
case.
drop?
Aiden McDonald being asked to put up a corner guard here for Team Mosher. And a great shot there. Right about the right distance and right.
Yeah. Stay with this one.
Found that those guards, the corner guards, were any higher. Pretty easy to get around on this ice, so that one's a nice tight corner guard. So Robbie being asked to come around here.
Line's good.
It's all way. Take a look.
Line's good. Where are we?
Room.
Line's good for top 4.
Looks heavy.
I think we might need to carve this one, Paul. 14-7.
This one's a little warm, guys. The guys swept it right away, and
We'll get there. Okay, pretty good, Robbie.
just a little deep. A little bit of a sweeping error there. And Mosher's going to play the other turn.
I threw it there. I thought it was pretty heavy.
Bit of a surprise. You just saw that one come down, but maybe this is not sure what they did in practice, but maybe this is the line they feel more comfortable with.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Like, it doesn't feel like you have to really take it off. It's just careful kind of adjustment.
Oh, nice throw, actually. Bumps that rock back a little bit, but
Top 4.
like to have frozen right to it, but
Yeah, pretty much.
Paul Dexter will be asked to freeze up to that Mosher stone.
Yeah, weight's good. Weight's great. Top 4.
Okay, just a hair more, a little wider than Robbie's. Just a little wider. Curl.
Hey, so here we go.
Got to curl a mile. Hard.
Not touching me yet. You gotta go.
Right down.
Really trying to carve this one over. You'll see the knifing technique.
Okay,
And this one's wide, and
try to freeze one in there. Okay, Paul.
Okay.
yeah, just a little wide on
A
that
little more
one.
aggressive this morning.
Okay.
Ask him. I'm gonna come down. Yeah, well, I think that curled a lot less than Robbie's. Okay. I was gonna say I could just give you a little less with your out turn if you want. That reminded me a little bit of the hit over there that I thought was a little more positive. Okay.
Colten is talking to Paul about his release, and
And the weight made sense.
important thing on that is just to make sure that you're being consistent. And so Colten just saying, yeah, just I can give you, I can change your ice up a bit if But that's how you, if you're going to throw like that. And Paul's saying no, he recognizes that maybe a little too positive on those. And great communication, though. So this one comes up a little light. I think they were wanting to freeze. So Colten might open this whole thing up. Wasn't a freeze, but it's still in a decent position above the center line. No, he's freezing it again.
You are joining us. I have 50 people, it looks like, on the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for spending your time with us here at the Course 2 Sales Classic. Let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to engage. I'll try to do a trivia question later. I'd love to get some engagement on the streams. I'd love to get some engagement here at the club. Admission is free.
Guys going hard on this one.
Halifax Curling Club.
This one is going to hard pressed to get by that red one. Little rub. Not that.
Hit and roll. To the corner.
Not that bad.
Another stone buried behind this center guard.
Great about this. Coming like. Yeah. The miss is okay. Just forward.
So Nick Mosher asking Evan Henniger to play board and hit his own red onto the yellow that was just thrown and roll over it. Might keep both of them. And if he rubs the front yellow, that's where the miss would be. That's an acceptable miss. Just can't be wide. Line's really good on this.
Bail here and potentially try to save it. Open this up, maybe go to a blank. The end of the setup, the angles aren't good for them and calling it a field.
Again, it didn't move it. Down. It didn't roll very far. It's okay.
So while they're talking this shot, I'll fill you in a little bit on what's going on here today at the Halifax Curling Club. From 10 to 2 p.m. we have floor curling. Come down, test your skills on the on curling off the ice in the game zone upstairs, and it's open to anybody and everybody. And then this evening we have our East Coast party. We're having oysters upstairs from 6 to 8 p.m. and then Stompin' Tunes from 8:30 plus. So I'm not sure when that ends, but it's just a plus. So we'll go until the party slows down. So looks like they settled on the hit and roll in. Looking to curl here. This one's out there a little bit. Looks like we might have a little bit of a roll.
Make an adjustment there. Does get the little bounce, and that does allow for a guard. Or that's not
No, like
guard
something
on
here.
Yellows. Not a terrible result, but beyond those, sometimes
Not sure if I saw the call here.
sorry, it's Jimmy John.
Looks like he'd be coming, running that running that yellow back onto the yellow on the left-hand side onto the red. Certainly wants to open it up. A little bit of a mess there right now. If he can run this yellow back onto the other yellow, he might get rid of that might run the red onto the back yellows. So
Hard.
he needs to go hard on this and hit the wrong yellow. He wanted to hit the other one, and that's a lonely red in there now. But and looks like Colten will be asking. He can either draw in or. Oh, he's original call was the draw in. I really like the draw actually.
Just a hair on that side.
But now he's going to play the hit.
Anywhere nose to my side is perfect.
7-8 tie is a pretty good result here.
Yeah. Anything nose to my side is perfect.
So he's getting some stones moving there. There's a couple of reds behind the T line. Unfortunately, the angles are such that Team John can't really play.
Yep. Real hard ball.
Really got to go. Really
Hard.
Shot stone corner throws.
Keep going. You gotta go.
Cut down the scoring.
Right out. Okay.
Pretty good carry.
Well, not the shot he wanted, but
That was my
Okay, I was
foot.
gonna say.
Oh yeah, that was gonna take
no
someone out over there. Yeah. No, it didn't go.
It was pretty good. It's like there's no way those will
so hit the wrong side of that, and a bit of relief for Mosher because
Mike, take this.
he takes all those off the center line and out of the forefoot, and he should have a shot for his single if he.
Very nice. Wow, what a blow. Fully buried, corner frozen, shot stone for Team John.
That's why I kind of liked Colton's initial call to freeze in and on that the Mosher stone and just keep the heat on them, and this gave them an out. So prefer to let the other team make their own shots and not make something for them, and so looking to make the double and sit in front of that other yellow. Needs to curl a bit more. Not too bad. Didn't quite make what. Didn't get rid of that other yellow, and that was really the key piece there.
Blueberry Producers Association of Nova Scotia.
Here we're still shot. If he nuts that, we're still sitting shot, right?
make him do it. Yeah.
I think we either guard or we go here.
I like the draw.
I don't want to line anything like this up for him, though. We'd probably have to be up here.
That's fine.
Even if we're only third shot, I think, or fourth shot, I mean, I think that's still pretty good. So if I guard and he sticks that, we are still a shot here.
So this is
as of right now, if he makes this double, I think his shooter's always gone.
guard at the corner.
So maybe if we're guarding something, we're probably guarding like this kind of line here.
Does get across the center line, but it's a little high.
I'm just worried that if I go,
James is going to come
if I
around that
put
timing.
for something, it might leave him something to stick buried behind that corner.
There you go. That's the indication.
We could also play this.
So you get a chance of the guard, and Colten does a bit reluctant to come around the guard because if it goes deep and Mosher throws the double off that yellow, he could make the double and behind cover.
I know that double's really tough. Like he can only see half a rock. So
Great shot, guys. If we tap this to here,
you could just give him an easy double in there, but
I think we're probably overthinking it. Maybe
yeah, I think the straight
if we
draw
could
is really
if we
good.
could walk one down and place it, it's probably right here.
Solid board race.
Call and make sure it's way back so that he doesn't
Yeah.
have something stupid.
Stay
We don't want to
high
leave it where
side
he can hit a quarter of this and stick over there.
That's a
Basically,
pretty tough run. Yeah.
I think that should be plenty to get by. We don't need to be buried here, even if it's half buried. You think that's tons of ice? Okay.
No, that's true.
It's over.
Yeah,
Guard.
yeah, good point. Top 12 is fine.
I like this.
Very nice.
Top 8.
Yep.
And honestly, like,
Doesn't quite move the red.
Yeah, even if it's just like a biter.
Yeah.
Isn't that not? More ice? I don't.
So they settled on the draw behind the come around the corner guard. Wants to make sure they're up high. 12 foot is
I
fine.
thought would be max.
Top 8 is max probably.
If it's edge on edge, that's still really good. Same speed as I've been throwing here? Yeah. Okay, full 8, guys.
Throw a bit of weight here, try to keep it straight through that.
I added a little bit.
Okay. I think it's okay.
Line's great.
I think we're just. Yeah, I think we're close.
You guys decide. Line's good.
Yeah, it's coming down. No.
So it's a little deeper than they probably wanted, I think. Yeah, this is a lot deeper than they wanted, and
It's not terrible. It's pretty tough.
It's still okay.
Did we leave him that stupid triple?
What a shot.
so Mosher has a chance. He
Does remove that into play.
really thin triple.
Yeah, team drawn without hammer here.
The other shot is just a simple freeze to that yellow, which is not a bad looking shot. He'd be shot rock, but he wants to play the hit. It's surprised here.
Quarter rock's been the one we're hitting. Feel?
He hits a quarter rock. He could get all of them going.
Alright, you got it.
So,
That rock that Colten threw is a little deep, and so this gives Nick a chance to make the triple and sit 2. Got to go hard on it though.
sit 2. Oh, okay, sorry. My apologies.
And clips his own red, and so that's a miss.
Third.
So Colten will be coming down, and first indicated come around where his last shot was, and come around that corner guard again. But now looking maybe to come up to make that the draw a little more difficult for Nick Mosher.
I think so.
Looked at a few options, but he's back to his original thought of just freezing down to what he just threw. And Nick will have a shot to draw to the forfeit. And
I think this is a little safer. Yeah. I was going to try to put one in his draw pass, but if we ever slide a foot deep, he might have a triple for
He's
2.
got the other way too, right? You
Yeah.
can't guard everything.
yeah, you can't guard everything. So
I'll give you 2 feet less.
if you can have a team facing 3 on their last shot every time, you're going to win a lot of games. So.
Foot less, maybe?
We slept that there. It was
Okay.
same weight.
So, this is a different path, a little wider here, playing back weight around Susan guard. Would love to sit.
I added some again. It felt like 2 feet less. I think you got 2 feet less. Line's good. Robbie's rock. Line's great. There it goes. Still Robbie's. Top 4, guys. Hard, Robbie. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Curl. Curl a bit. Curl.
Down here.
Perfect.
And a dandy shot by Colten Steele, and it'll have.
I guess that's pretty good, yeah.
So now Nick Mosher's facing 3.
2 feet higher, but that actually, there's no way he's ever chasing it. That takes away as much throwing area as possible. That is curly. Like, I was right out here there, wasn't I? Almost edge of 8. We got everybody.
So update over on sheet 4. Moberg came back in number 2 to get a deuce to go up 2-1, but Team Ardell, skipped by Joel Kratz, I believe, came back with a deuce of their own. They're leading now 3-2. against previously undefeated Moybrook. Or still undefeated, I shouldn't say previously.
Davey lock. Careful. I like it. Yeah, go, go, go. Just go. Take a look. Line's fine.
Guys got on it right away. Nick indicating he thought it had lots, but no mistake. Great throw by Nick Mosher, facing three stones. So he'll tie that game up. We'll tie game 1-1, and we'll play the fourth with Team Steele getting the hammer back.
Nothing is as exquisite as the enchanting crimson and golden tapestry of fall. When revving your Subaru with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Fall for Subaru at your local Subaru dealer today.
So I apologize again. I'm not very good on my updating on my score. I was playing the wrong end. Now we're going into the fourth. I was getting my color rocks down, though. I was doing better that end. But again, apologies. I'm on my own today. So give you some more updates over on sheet 8. Team Young got a single in the second end, but Team Fleming/Grattan comes back with a deuce in the third to take a 4-1 lead over undefeated Team Young. And then in the All-Quebec game, Tremblay came back with a deuce in the second end. They're tied 2-2, and they're still playing in the third.
I gotta warm up.
Nick asked him to take this rock. He needs to warm up a little bit. Maybe a little cold out there this morning. And a good throw by Nick. Missed his first one, but nice to come back and have your draw weight and facing three. Those are a lot of people think, well, it's wide open, the 4 foot's there, but when you're facing three, it gets tougher every time. Every time there's an extra rock for the opponent, they're counting. Makes that shot a little tougher.
One is 2-2 there. 3-1. You'll skip by the golden cracks this week. 3-2. My apologies.
So Mosher will be looking to have their lead. Aiden McDonald come around here. Come around that center guard. Both teams have been eager to get at it this morning, so lots of rocks in play. That's the way we like it while we're watching.
Up four.
Score.
Line's good.
Room. Evans.
Evans.
Again, overcurling hair coming into the side of the 4 foot back to the line.
Curl.
Instead of throwing up a guard on the center line, look to guard that yellow stone.
Maybe still curl.
This one just a little heavy.
Straight each of the first few hands, you'll see them in the adjustment.
You'll see Colten ignored that one and ask Robbie to put one around the corner guard.
Well, almost like the top of 8. Will guard.
Line's good. Line's a little tight.
Hard line, hard weight. Hard
Line's
everything.
good.
Hard everything. Good. Straight. Distance. Line's good.
Straight. It's over curling a hair. 16-1. Make sure it's in, guys. Distance, carry. Distance all the way in. Really well swept, guys. Well done.
Great sweep by Paul and Gary. That didn't look like it was there, and it's just a biter.
Just get this into the top 4, top 8. Would love to sit second shot if possible. Just by virtue of where that corner guard is, though, they're tricky. That will settle behind the corner guard. Maybe poking out the hair. Third shot.
Line's good. Top four. Line. Top 8. Line. Whoa. Weight's nice. Line's good. T. Slide. Got to it. T. Curl, Owen. Curl. Coming down. You gotta bury it. Coming down. Top four. It's good. Hard, Owen. You gotta go. You gotta bury it. Fully bury it.
This one coming in nicely.
Hard, Owen. Hard.
And nice stone. Ness and second stone Paul Dexter to clean that mess up front. Get rid of that center guard.
Curl! Keep going! That's good, Paul. Nice shot.
Okay.
Gets rid of one of them. And Team Mosher be looking to replace that.
Play the run back, leave the shooter out front, and that's their second.
Line's good. Two. Whoa.
This up. Nose.
2, 3. Hey, yep. 2. Yep. Help him.
For a second corner. Not a bad result.
Good.
Not what they were looking for. They would love to move some yellow around the house.
So center guard.
Third shot is the nephew of a lot of work. Play. James can throw another guard.
That one's a pretty high center guard. So
Then he knows is.
Bring that open.
How are we going to get that one to count?
Shot by Stone in the house.
That's a later problem.
Like board?
yeah, that center guard is
I think
pretty
we need to
high,
roll
and
a
so
little
I think
Okay. Half a rock with board. It'll curl here.
they should be able to get that top one out. We'll roll open. You'll see Mosher hit it,
Trust it. I think it'll go.
and he'll need to stick around or setting up a possible deuce for Team Steele.
Little thing.
Okay. Yep, you gotta go. Hard!
Peel away here.
Hard, Robbie!
Stuff.
Hard, right to it! Right to it!
Stay with roll.
Take the
Stay with
roll,
roll.
Gary, take the roll.
Peel. Single.
And a dandy little shot there.
Right in the house is now available.
Mosher will want to hit and roll back.
Shoots the Yellowstone over and guard.
Roll 3, yeah, that was
Maybe roll a little further.
like
A bit
solid
tight.
back.
Pretty good.
Maybe.
It's good. Not
Good
overthrown.
result.
Perfect result because it wasn't overthrown.
Oh, and McPherson, important to stick around here. Lie 2. You can either roll just behind the center guard or roll quite wide. You don't want to be open. You don't want to be rolled to that opening there, because that could set up a double for Team Steele. And
Yeah, it's tough to look at 2.5 feet of ice. If you're at a half second heavy though, you're probably going right by everything, so you have to really try.
James keeps teams on your
go big.
center line, but also distracting himself.
Oh.
Hit Stone.
It's hard to get the roll
Maybe,
right now.
a little surprised.
You got that?
4-1. Wasn't expecting to be here.
It's tough.
That being said, playing a
You'd have to go
great
out,
game
turn.
so far. Has the opportunity now with that field game.
Pretty hard.
You have it.
He has half
You
a
gotta throw a
red
missing
stone,
through to get the roll.
and chase him, play, and sit free.
What do you have for this with the intern? Okay. You can play the intern if you want.
Go off center line
The out turn,
Turn with Peel.
out turn does look better.
Okay, with Peel. Okay, if you clip the red guard, it's not bad.
Yeah,
Peel.
that's a good point. Play it a little wide. And if you roll in behind, it's not good.
a little bit more ice, adjusting for that, and not seeing the same number, less weight. So opportunity now. Kim Jong can make this double and sit 2.
Yep. Hard, Robbie. Hard. well swept, buddy.
I don't think
pretty good, Terry, nice
he
shot.
does save the shooter.
Touched the second one. I don't know if I moved it.
Yeah, it still seems weird.
Nice throw.
It's pretty tough.
So a little bit of an overcurl. Don't know if they actually have to second and third shot. And
Just about as good as you can do.
I'm falling asleep again with the marking the rocks that have been thrown, but
yeah, it's pretty crazy now.
again, I apologize. So Nick Mosher will be looking for the hit and flop over.
Heads up, guys.
Called warning the team from the other sheet to watch out. Well, he should have a double here.
Is it the same shot? Okay, I think we want to go this way. Same weight? Same weight?
Colton, do you ever draw down to it?
It's not bad.
Pretty tough for him to get rid of it either way.
Yeah, I think he'd probably go there.
It's not really helping.
Come have a look if you want.
Great tour name. Big red.
So front end indicating maybe draw down, but doesn't want to be too deep because then Mosher just comes right down and freezes. So I think I like that as well. You could always get a chance to count that front yellow one too.
Comes down to it, I can blast it, and we'll be sitting at least one over here, maybe two.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
If we're a couple feet light, it's a disaster. I think this is the best result if it's made. How does it look from the hack?
because if you just roll it here, he just freezes on top and then it opens. We're just getting one, right? Exactly.
You're not seeing this?
It's also a tougher shot, right?
Boys are coming down to have a chat. Time for me to remind you today, join us down at the Halifax Curling Club, 948 South Bland Street. Test your curling skills off the ice. We're going to have floor curling upstairs from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Our bar is open, our kitchen is open. Come down and join us. Entry is free. In addition to that, we also have our East Coast party tonight. Oysters from 6 to 8. Stompin' Tunes from 8:30 onward.
You're going to be on this kind of line, which isn't that good either.
Also like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. On the men's side, it's Steele Subaru Women's Neon Train. Our partner sponsors the Curling Store, Crombie Reed, Scotia Square, Murphy's Hospitality Group, PEI Brewing Company, and our supporting sponsors Stanhope Simpson Insurance and Stu Sells Realty. So it looks like they're going to draw down to the top four. Don't want to be too light, and you don't want to be back to the red ones because then Mosher will just come back on top of them. So, and if you're too high, then Mosher just comes around and uses this as a guard. So, really important to be top 8.
You made the rock go away, but you didn't make the hit. Like, we struggled through that hole.
On, so just wanted to make sure they don't give up 3 here.
Yeah. Back 8.
Okay, line's a little tight.
Back 8.
Okay,
back 8, back 12. You.
Close, Robbie.
Coming down a little bit. They're indicating back 8.
Back 4, whoa then.
We're to it.
Just need to hope it dies.
Robbie's saying they're to it. Paul's saying they're not.
Okay.
Not bad. Well judged, guys.
So Nick's going to try to freeze.
Staying high. Roll. Stick around. Like 4 shots still.
Not bad. Good try.
So I'm going to have to deal with it. I don't think you can ignore it. You have to hit.
Gotta be careful on the
risk of a roll out.
on the angle on this.
So they should be close for the 2 and
I'd like to get a full nose on this one.
I mean, throw whatever you want. Throw whatever you want. Right?
Final rock, and number 4. So where's the home run?
Go for it. Weight's good. Hey, weight's good. T. Where is it? T.
He's indicating T, but it's got a curl.
Right on the knee. It's very nice. That's a 2 spot. That'll make it no
It really has to move here.
over to John. Going into the second half of the game. Your team Bratton have the hammer in end number 5.
So that's what I gave. This would have been good for Paul's. I think we need a hair more because the rock is further over now.
I think we show him like.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
no, probably.
Make sure we're sitting 2.
You gotta just.
I think perfectly
you gotta
roll
just be inside it.
right there. Nice board, yeah.
Yeah.
Same kind of board later than Paul through here. Just a half-inch low and show him a half would be great. I took a little more. Well, I had proportional ice to what you had. The rock was half buried on yours, so I took like 6 inches more.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, welcome back. End number 5 here, sheet number 8 at the 1828 Cells Halifax Classic. So here we'll bring you the action live.
I think we trust this.
Stream or live and in person. Come down to Halifax Curling Club. Free admission all day. The beers will be flowing. Fun will be had. And this time, thank our sponsors.
It's plain board. Wanting to get to the nose of this. Needing to get to the nose.
Right across center, right across center. Gotta go on that red.
And red is shot, but
I will be here. I will be playing for curling. I will be putting beers on the line. If you come play me for curling, play for beer.
really got to be careful here.
Hope to see you. Hope you beat me. Love to buy you a beer. Keep me more curling into this night.
Yellow's number 2 and 3. Red is 1 and 4.
Live music all evening. So please do come down. Consider coming down and joining us. It's an absolutely fantastic event, a fantastic party. If not, love to engage with you on the stream. Let me know where you're watching from. All 63 of you that are deciding to spend your Saturday morning with me. I really appreciate that. Looking across the rings here, we have a 4-2 Team Assalan lead.
I'm just want like I don't know what do you think.
Number
You
1.
like that or
Our
what?
other feature sheet with Hugh Avery, the one, the only Hugh
You want
Avery.
us to keep this?
Calling game number, sheet number 2,
Yeah, it's
Steele,
hard on the tap.
and Mosher, and that is
I don't think we're I like getting through the anything hole. other than a fourth. And then I like something through the hole.
Paul Dexter's in the way, classic Paul move. Looks to be a. I haven't put number 4 up yet. We're still playing end number 4. It's a 1-1 game right
Try
now.
and keep our back
Sheet
there,
number
so a
4,
little
back
inside.
and forth. We have ourselves a game between Moybrook and Argyle. It is currently 4 Moybrook and number 5. So, as we get going here, on our feature sheet, we have Kelly Middlestat, the lawyer, and Virtual McDougall to come around the center guard here.
Just half.
sitting back to the line, frozen all the construction zone. Really, really great throw there.
First person changes every time anymore. I don't complain. Okay. Okay, this is what I need to know.
Back line. Yep. Hard.
Love the club once a month.
I think he might be on the front one. This is a bit of a disaster here for Team Mosher.
Rush down, trying to hold this straight.
We would have to get off the cube with that top one there. It's over-buried by half a rock. It's there.
Now, at number 5 here.
Let me go have a look from the other end.
We'll open up trivia.
Yellow
Those
back.
here in the lounge and those on the stream. I'm going to look at you as well to participate in this. Whenever you have James Bradley,
It's over-buried half a rock.
you have an unlimited amount of.
I think I like this one.
So, you might have a few questions here, but first,
I think we play it with like board weight.
what year did Paul Fleming?
We might be able to. I think we can probably do this for 3. We're rolling our shooter just enough to outcount this one. For 3. Make sure of the 2.
We'll have some yes.
Yeah, it's definitely there for 2 though.
Question, but the question is,
It's definitely there for 2. I'm not sure if it's there for 3. The
play
Just an inch, 2 inches high.
games. Get the answer to that. Last follow-up.
Worst case, just a hair more.
And
It's given up one.
in Sterling looking to play a run
Same way.
back.
Yeah, I think this just looks a little easier. Yeah, okay.
Front. And so teams are in charge.
Yeah, so this is proportionally Bruce had less than I was on the last one. Okay. I think this curl seems pretty even on both sides to me. Yep. Board weight, we want to hit it 2 inches high, and we might be able to spin the shoot in for a 3rd point. I'll stay with it. That looks pretty close, eh? Yep. Wait, board. Okay. Is that too much ice? Does that look like max?
So on the stream,
Okay, I think
Tina,
it's not too
chiming
good.
in.
Okay.
We already have an answer to the trivia question. Tina has gotten it correct. Paul Fleming.
so looking to come down here,
1987.
pump that yellow one back.
Ask a follow-up question. What was the result? Where did Paul Fleming finish in that 1987 Canada Games? What was his result?
Just a little bit.
Whoa! Appreciate you engaging on the stream.
This one needs to curl. Oh,
Played in the Canada Games in 1987. That event.
and he gets his deuce. So he'll take a 2-point lead. After 4 ends, it's 3-1 Team Steele.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
Enjoy fall to the fullest with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Visit your local Subaru dealer today.
Decide what the right path forward is. Again, follow-up trivia question. Looking around the lounge here, 1987, Paul Fleming played in the Canada Games. What position did he finish that event?
Yeah, maybe.
Does that say, like,
You're in a slightly tighter path. You're in a different path. It's tight.
Don't touch it, Carrie. Let it pick.
Carrie's rock. Easy. No, you guys are right. It's a little hot.
This stream is all over this. I thought this was tricky. Mark Robar saying Paul
I
Fleming
think the way to make it free was control.
correct. We know that Paul played in
I knew what the set weight felt like, so I just rather would make sure that we get thrown control as normal. I think we could have spun it over for a 3rd point there.
As James, look at what's played here on the Reds. Follow-up again, second follow-up.
It looks so much better visually.
Who was on Paul Fleming's team in 1987? There's one.
Was a rock and a half. It was very close half a rock for the out turn.
There's one person on that team that was commentating on Thursday evening. So who was on Paul Fleming's team the 1997 Canada games? Yeah, the crossover game. Potentially.
It does slow down.
Mike Mulvaney and Chris Sox here after some discussion have decided
Top 8.
running back, heel option.
Take 6 feet off.
Chris Sox a little bit.
So we're back at it in the 5th end. Team Steele up
Drives the yellow by, straight peel. I think they'll be okay with that.
3-1.
The Reds, Flyers, Team John, make a really good guard.
Okay, same line.
You're all there.
Line's good. Top 8, guys.
Not curling yet.
Clean it.
Not curling yet.
Team John will have to play on the Reds.
Paul?
Okay. We will have to curl. Pass to curl. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, well done.
Get it over there. Keep going. You got it. Keep going. Keep going.
Now I think call
Shot, Robbie.
one more guard to really get the
Not bad.
Team Mosher looking to hit and make the double or hit and roll.
Line. Line. Hard. Line's good. Line's good. Owen. Owen. Hard, Owen. Girl.
Oh, he's coming around. Sorry,
Hard. Hard, Owen. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Spot right on the center line. Really nice flow
Not a bad shot.
A little bit of both the Reds. Combination.
Colton's going to put that center line guard up.
So in number 5 here, we have the trivia continuing to go through. First question was, what year did Paul Fleming play in the Canada Games? Tina, thank you for responding, 1987. That is correct. Follow-up was, what position did Paul Fleming's rank finish? The answer was silver. Thank you, Mark Robar, for that answer. And then the second follow-up was, who was on Paul Fleming's rank and the hint was in commentating duty at night? Tina, you're correct. It was Glenn McLeod. Marty Gavin giving me the nod. It was Glenn McLeod on
Mike Mulvaney and Chris Sox.
second at the 1987 Canada Games.
Back line.
For engaging on the screen, really appreciate that. A little bit of fun here Saturday morning at Halifax Bowling Club.
Aiden McDonald going hard on this one, trying to keep it straight. Nice sweep.
So after the miss there for Peter Burgess, Team John has a decision to make. Where is the best spot to put a red stone? That yellow is still shot. It's going almost always right into that sheet.
Maybe just this for now, Paul.
I like the first call.
Really challenging for James Brown.
This double can.
If you make the double, it's okay.
If you think it's dead jamming, I think I like this for now.
That's not there. It's dead buried.
You've got 12 feet of room past that guard. I'm thinking like solid board.
You're rolling here then.
From the hack, it looks like it's fully buried, but you've seen throughout the week that
Come have a look at it if you want.
throughout the week you can hit plenty of that rock.
To put another red into the rings, into the pocket.
It's there. I think if you hit a quarter, but if you over curl an inch, you're going across the top of this and jamming it there.
Lonely yellow in there on the bottom.
And like my other thought is right now, they've got a tough time getting. You could also screw the corner. This doesn't look good. If you could ever make this, it's awfully good. Look. Okay. Okay. What's the play then? I think so.
Big and a little wide, has to grind down.
It is definitely there, but if you
Notice the hair high.
it'd be nice to remove a stone, I'm thinking.
Not in the pocket, which was a call, but not a terrible result. Still sitting. Actually, that's happened.
Rolling to here is not bad ball.
Terrible result. Really hard to get all these runs.
Helping us. Right by your foot's a pretty good shot. How dumb is this guard? What if you're there?
Lots of options here.
We are out counting it here.
They're going to hit that if they have to, right?
I like. Okay. I think the pro miss is up here though.
Yep.
I think top 12 is fine.
Yep, for sure.
So they made the decision. Looks like they're going to try to freeze so that the Mosher top red stone.
Craig is agreeing with me, and Craig Corbin said it's yellow. Not real funny measure.
We're in it now.
We're in it now. Could be lots of rocks in play. That's been a pretty exciting game so far. Lots of rocks in play.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Also saying yellow. Okay, there we go. Peter Burgess, Executive Director, Blueberry, Nova Scotia, Association. Move some red around here.
Little light.
Top 12 right now.
Rose,
Little down.
plays the yellow,
Green line.
two reds.
3-4. Really got to go line, guys.
Here, there.
Where are we? 3-4.
Better situation.
Keep going.
Red backing.
All you got for distance.
Strong, still has
16, you got a chance.
roll and sit.
Keep going for line. Keep going, guys. Right to it. Free.
Really good.
Sweet.
Good sweep by the guys.
Pretty good, Paul.
Center
They're right on top of it.
So an update over in sheet one.
Forward.
Twos all around. It's a 4-4 game after 4 ends. Tremblay and Aslam. Aslam with the hammer. Moyberg takes a deuce and 4, and then a steal of 1 and 5 to go up 5-3 over Team Ardell. Looking for a bump on that yellow, but it's
line, tuck an inch underneath the red guard.
Cross center. Cross center. Oh.
a dandy little shot there. Colten be back to what his original shot last time was.
It wasn't there before. It's not there now.
Robbie's thinking it's not there.
Double with that.
Is this edge on edge?
Dead buried.
It's close. Moving now.
It's definitely there.
A little bit of a bigger roll. Yellow does leave the rings. Across
Hit a third with
the center.
control.
A little bit hair for a little light, but it is fully buried. It's tough to start to lose that red combination on the left side of the house.
I think if you chisel the guard, it's not the worst though, is it?
An opening. Okay. Grab 15, get to the line.
But also,
Save this
there's no way to get in here anymore with that red one in the way. You could draw there. If you ever bounce, it's a disaster. Out turn draw. That's off the tight. As long as you don't leave a double. I'd hate to leave something where he can just access this and get rid of everything though.
You can't leave it high.
Yellow play. Not sure there is.
Colten really thinks that it's
Okay.
Colten really thinks that that's there.
Run back. Open red.
Yesterday we saw a lot of those shots made, just exactly where that rock was. So I tend to agree with Colten that I think it's there.
Like right
I
there?
think it's there with control. You got 16th of the rock.
Okay.
Lots of times you consider all the options of James and you've done that.
You're going to be pounding this as soon as we're by.
Occasionally, it looks like you run back as an all.
Yeah.
I do like this. If you just make straight heel, then you're going to have options to go to the cover and you're going to draw it. So, I do like this option. You get some red movement, you get red, some bonus here. Big backswing from James. Looking to throw some weight at this. Get some red movement. Kelly carving this. Kind of bring this back to close to the nose.
Can be really tight to the guard.
Just drives it by. Does lose the shooter.
Whoa!
Wings.
Yep!
So
Yeah, Frank!
you will have
Hard! Hard, Robbie!
Looks like he might have turned that in a little bit.
Clean!
You.
Whoa, straight! Straight, it's over curling.
No, it's not.
Nice shot, Gary.
Really good.
So it was there after all.
There for days.
And I agree with Colten. So thanks, Colten, for
9-5.
proving me right on one. Now it was there all day yesterday as well. Saw lots of them sitting here behind the sheet, and that just finishes really nice there, and not surprising.
So where do you put it in the ring? It takes away that draw. And also it doesn't set up some sort of hit for James to open this up.
Oh, I'm missing the all rock count. Sorry, everybody. Really tight to that center line guard.
On center line, hold it. Steele, we get the side direct. Maybe thinking that if James tries some sort of double, that the Reds will double jam. Maybe that's a steal of two. So very tricky here.
That was my first thought, but I don't hate the first call either.
Right there, I think.
You could either guard or you could come in.
Yeah, I don't want to give it to him again.
I think the guard's better. Although if we guard and he goes here, if we guard and he goes here, I thought if we guard he'd probably try to run it.
Yeah,
But if he decides to go there, we are in a bit of trouble.
and that might
I just worry that if we play this, we might line something automatic up here for him. I worry that if we play this, then we play
this.
take something to get rid of all of it. I think here we're playing the draw.
It's a scary spot.
Yeah. Top 8 to top 4. If it warps into...
Well, you can't get second shot right now, though. He's playing the run no matter what. He just threw 3 times in a row, so. Yeah, this is pretty precise. You can't leave a double. He's going to run double if you're right.
Are we good with top 8?
We're just talking distance.
Okay.
We can't be to it, right? Because then he just fires it down.
Yeah, top 8's perfect.
Just got to outcount that top one, right? Yeah.
Floating and backs, right?
Feels all there.
Line's a little tight.
T-line.
Close.
Line's, yeah, weight's getting better.
Still heavy? Yep, straight.
Line only. Line only. Top 4.
Hard, Robbie.
far as they can.
Need to get by.
Clean, clean.
And on the
Curl, curl ball,
Hard,
curl
hard,
the bar
hard.
yellow.
Hard.
steal of 4.
Okay, Carrie. I don't think that's. It's not. It moved it just far enough that the double's not automatic. Same weight.
I think if you hit that just a slightly off nose, you should have the double. Just slightly off.
Okay, you got it.
It's third, Owen McPherson. Can really put Colten Steele in trouble here. Just cleaning.
So, at number 6 here, playing to the home end at Halifax Curling Club after
Just looks really close.
4, John will be
He loses his back red one, but there's lots of red in there. Colton's got to be careful. He can't do the hit and flop. Hits and flops. He's gonna jam all day, and you'd like to get rid of one of those red ones, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the shot. I think it's going to be a draw. You play the double on the other reds and concede a potential twos.
dive this into the rings. I kind of like to get hit. Even if you just know it's
We need to roll into outcount this.
If you're
last
left,
thing we started with
I like it.
Paul Fleming, go to the county games. The answer
I think we want to roll almost in front of the red.
7.
Unfortunately, make sure we're.
We asked what position
No, it doesn't kill us either. I think normal with this turn.
Silver as well. Who was on Paul Fleming? One of them was to leg.
Yep.
Correct. We're going to ask another trivia question this end.
I think I
That
prefer
is,
this intern, so I'm just going to keep the
what
weight up a bit
year
so I can throw it.
okay.
did Don Fleming represent
Yeah.
Nova Scotia?
Normal 7/8
at the
low to roll.
McDonald's Briar?
We just want to roll into outcount.
What
that back
year
12 on. Yeah.
did Don Fleming represent Nova Scotia at the McDonald's Briar? So we'll let you have some time with
I
that.
think we will see a little bit of curl.
We'll give the answer at the end of the end unless someone gets it first. But that is our trivia question here in number 6.
normal.
What year did Don Fleming represent Nova Scotia? Don Fleming went to the Briar. Nice corner guard from Kelly Middlestat. So now coming with the sit to top 8 foot, top 4 foot. Well, you would
Hard, Robbie! Any roll, Paul? Roll it.
And didn't get the roll that they wanted, so nose hit, and so if Nick Mosher can get to slightly off nose, he will take that yellow ode, sit 3, and one of them will be the shooter. The shooter could get buried, and
I was hoping for a get out of jail free to a refill interlock, and I can wrap one around everything on my last.
makes this one. Team Steele is going to be in a bit of trouble here.
a little higher than the first one, but 2 corner guards and response to less. Kelly there, and that was going to set up again nicely for James Brown. Second, Jamie John is going to look for the center guard here. This is right out of the curling textbook, really. This is how you play.
Hard! Right there, hard.
Really got to go on this. It's really curling.
Hard!
Appreciates the participation on the stream.
Oh, not what he wanted, but
Here, but everyone is getting this really quickly.
tough to.
We have Rick Edwards and Greg Doyle.
I'm not.
Saying that Don Fleming represented Nova Scotia at the
It might be a line 3. It'll be it's pretty close. Yellow might be number 3 at the top.
1 year off there. So thank you, Greg Doyle, friend of the show, Greg Doyle.
It looks yellow on our overhead, but I think no matter what, I think Colton's gonna come around.
Nice center guard. So right in the context here for
Should be good. It's very close, but I think it's yellow. But it's really close. I mean, what's the alternative? We have to try to hit the stick on one that's way back here. If I roll out, it's the same result.
The other shot Colten has is to hit the wide open red and concede your deuce. But this, you make this, it's you're going to have Mosher have a much tougher shot to get his deuce.
I'm about 70% sure that we're third shot.
So there you go. That's about a 70%. Looks, I'd say I agree with them.
Second shot.
No, third shot.
70% sure we're out counting the back one.
That's a good 2 up. Unless we're better at the front.
Just not quite buried and like biting top 4 depth.
Got to be number 2 here.
Just enough to make the second shot. A little bit of room.
Big,
Pressure back out here. Stay close, guys.
big extension.
A little bit wider. Robbie's rock, I think. Line's good.
It's got a bend here.
Yep, a little bit. Good spot, guys. That's a good spot.
I think it should be able to come through on the intern side, though.
I think that was actually what we should have called because he doesn't have a double now.
Doesn't have a double, but he has a shot for 3. You just got to get past.
I thought we were third shot at the top.
Just take it deep. Yeah, just make this shot a lot harder.
Once we knew we had that weight, that we should have just crossed it right to the button. No, me neither. I just heard it there.
Little bounce. That's a really good
I
result.
went for 4.
Bounce, but he's behind the center guard. It's funny.
So
Bring it over more, I think, wireless.
Nick Mosher will be looking to hit what he can see on that yellow rock. Play sort of like a bumper weight shot, and he can get his deuce, or his 3, sorry. But it really needs to curl hard. Really needs to curl. It looks like he's on the front yellow. Oh, he got lucky, and that was almost a disaster. But he gets us 3 points, and we'll take a 4-3 lead.
Nothing is as exquisite as the enchanting crimson and golden tapestry of fall. When revving your Subaru with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Fall for Subaru at your local Subaru dealer today.
Anything after the 90s, I don't know.
So here we are playing the 6th end, and Mosher gets a 3 score and takes the lead 4-3 over Team Steele, and that would be a bit of an upset. Team Steele looking to punch their ticket to the playoffs. They get there if they win this game, but if they don't, it's going to be it'll be a struggle. Steele lost and a Manuel win. Manuel will take that pool and qualify. Steele wins this game, though. He's in. So a big update. A big steal of 4 by Team Young to go up 7-4 over Team Fleming / Grattan. Other updates, Team Esselin's scores a single. Finally, not a deuce. That game's been all deuces. They're up 5-4 over Team Tremblay. Team Tremblay's already qualified. They'll win their pool. Team Young has already won their pool, and Moyburke has won their pool. And they're measuring on sheet 4.
6 ends up playing a measure. It's 5-3 currently.
So we see a
But we do have
top four for Team Mosher, and a corner guard. It's running a little deep, but it stopped in time for Team Steele.
Okay, so nice hit and roll there made by Team Zhang. So the sit 4 without hammer, up 3. James Graham now play this corner freeze again. Try this out for multiple.
To put up the center line guard, I believe.
Peter just was a little heavy on this. So he needs to make an adjustment and really get this.
Gotta move a lot.
This one has to move, but it should move.
Oh,
Answers on the screen to that trivia question.
don't want to be. Yeah, curl now, curl
What
now.
was Paul Fleming's highest
First.
CTRS
Put
ranking?
center, put center. Touch center, touch center.
Good sweep on the end by Henniger to get it over there, close to the center line. Don't think it's quite there, so you'll see now Colten Steele can actually pump that red rock in. He can move it as long as it doesn't take it out of play. It's still in the free guard zone, but it's not on the center line, so you can move it. Just can't take it out of play.
Leaving the yellow out front, so Sean looking potentially to guard. And I've been by myself here for 5.5 ends, but I'm very fortunate to be joined now by Michael. Thanks, Michael, for joining me and saving the stream. How did you
Close. Yep, straight.
Yep. Straight.
Thanks for joining.
Happy Saturday
Whoa,
morning to you.
whoa, clean.
Here, I have
Curl.
all kinds of runs.
Going to curl this one. Looking to pump it into the ring, so they'll hit it on their next one.
I'm happy to have someone
Yep,
bounce
spin
some
it up.
ideas off of here, so thank you again for
Nice shot, Robbie, good one.
12.
Nice weight.
So Nick will be putting up the center line guard again. He can't touch those yellow. They're in the free guard zone. He can touch them. He just can't take them out of play. But
Getting up to 4-1 leading, but they turned on the heat here and are really applying some pressure.
Yeah, incredible. Big steal in 5.
Line's good.
This is coming a little deep.
big.
I'm just looking
Three.
for a guard.
It's good.
But,
Three.
up
3-3.
three without complaining if you're sitting
It's nice. Not
behind
yet.
either.
Die a little.
3 deep
Curl
on
on.
the center.
On in.
Yeah.
Curl on. Really good. Curl on. Hard. Hard. Let's center.
Single open.
good throw. Nice sweep. Got it to center line.
Shot there.
Colton be looking to take off the center line and the one that's in the red, in the 4-foot.
There are a lot of red stones in the rings.
This is Paul Dexter,
So Greg,
new addition to the team this year.
at least get close for the last 2 ends.
Curl.
Get this one to come up a bit. Close. Nice shot by Paul, and 3 corner guards. That side's pretty guarded now. Mosher
You're almost all in.
Just above T.
Ends pretty quickly.
So you can go single.
Mosher looking to come around.
7, 8, steal here. That might get a bit multiple steal. Amazing. But you're kind of stealing your way out.
Mosher makes it perfectly around. I think you'll see Colton just run it right back. His own yellow.
Even with the 2 here, they're getting at least 1 steal.
Very, very impressed. Big swing in the lines of James and Deuce. It's not looking great.
Gate. Oh. Back to up.
And one of the things we love about this game is
Back 8.
in overtime.
Wait's okay.
Same Pac-12. That's not what they want.
Down.
Yeah.
Hold this
Coming down a lot.
straight.
Really coming down. Back 4. Back 4. Okay.
Oh, look at this.
Back 4's still a little too deep. You're going to see Colten Steele now come down and draw up there. And now he has backing. So big miss there. Really important to be above the tee line on that one.
Doesn't have to do anything. Really, use the one on the bottom. Get the yellow back. So, Michael, I think you pulled a few games. I pulled a few games. This is the most good game that I've had in a shot.
So Paul Dexter looking to come around.
People are awake. People are caffeinated. I'm definitely caffeinated and engaging. So thank you everyone for engaging. We have 9 people on the screen right now. Rick Edwards actually asking us a trivia question. So it's the reverse trivia.
Looks a little light.
So here you go, Michael. Your fault for joining me. Perfect.
So a big mistake there by Paul Dexter, and
Paul and Rick Edwards share the same birthday.
it puts up a center line guard, and
My year.
Nick Mosher will be saying thank you very much and wanting to come around now.
So that's a little bit of trickiness there.
He'll ask Owen McPherson his third
You don't really want to do this early on a Saturday morning.
I'm not even sure what the question is. We're trying to figure out.
When was Rick born?
plunk one around and put some pressure on Colten Steele.
Age is his year of birth in the 1990s. Yes. There's some
Again, it's a number 1 against a number 4, but their records are pretty darn close. Steele's at 2-1, Mosher at 1-2.
Gotcha.
Now, look around the lounge here for maybe some help. No one's helping.
Need it. Backboard. Girl. Not two anyway.
It's really got a curl. It's all over that front red one.
Girl.
I don't think they're by that red.
Either way on. Yep.
Not sure what happened there, but just too much weight, I guess, or
I think a perfect shot is right to here.
surprised it didn't curl more there, though. Might have been the release.
Like control or normal?
Okay.
I think control looks nice.
Now, that would be the Rick.
So Kerry McLean being asked to hit and roll behind all that mess of rocks out front.
Correct. So, Rick, let us know if we're correct on that. Rushes down here from Kelly again.
Can report another steal in number 6 by Morbrick. He'll go up 6-3.
Good result.
Whoa. Clean.
Looking to go to 4-0, and
Curl.
Score. But
Gotta go hard, Paul.
this one a little wide, and big miss by Kerry McLean. He had a chance, and
looks like we're going to be playing in number 7.
that seems straighter as well. So
Not do anything.
Yes. So we'll be right back.
Mosher looking to maybe play a little bump.
That curl. Like inside the edge of the 8, that's good curl.
I think the draw is there as well. I kind of like the draw if you could make it. It cuts off Colton's draw on the out turn. So
If we hit half a rock low, we still have options.
see if this one hangs out there as well. This last one was wide, and then so was Paul's. So
The long times are still making sense, but it might just feel slower on the foot down there now.
So, as we start here at end number 7,
looking to curl by.
for Jean, I
think he's gonna just rubs the red.
my apologies.
But there's a mess out front, and Paul's got to. Colton's got to get rid of something.
We are
Like firm.
absolutely.
Just
Really,
touch this.
they don't need to
Look at
score
8.
more points. They've got the points they need.
Quarter's good.
Down and back
Firm.
from the marbles.
That rock didn't miss much by Owen McPherson. It just had to curl another inch or so, and weight was pretty decent. It could have been top 8.
We're down here at 9:48.
Where really would have put the pressure on Colton. But, Kerry looking making the double here.
Beverages are always full.
Clean.
Hospitality
Yep.
is all
Whoa. Curl.
We're going to be here. Yeah, come and join us. We have some great events.
Nice shot by Kerry McLean.
Floor curling from
But still a chance for Mosher to put some heat on
here's on the line.
Colten Steele.
Floor curling.
It's really safe on that line, Paul. Sorry. Could have been curling it earlier and stuck that in the open for you.
It's red is shot, but Colten does have a run back on his own yellow.
So it was such a well set up end, and we just didn't center guard.
Yeah, that's about what happened. Colten, it was a good setup, and you put a corner or center guard up for them. So it was a big mistake by Paul.
There you go.
Yeah, it looked like normal.
So, just looking quickly around the rings here.
Looks like Team Young, just on an update, steals another in 6 and takes commanding 8-4 lead on Team Fleming. Team Fleming was up 4-1 and have given up 7 points.
Around Paul Dexter again. It looks like Mosher is not 4-3 after 5 minutes.
Looked like back 8.
Steele. So, Rick,
Guys are just cleaning. Look, needs a curl again.
Michael, I'm not sure where you figured this out, but we know now that almost
15 and a half.
8. It is correct. So,
we. And then.
Yeah, nice finish, but he can get
so Rick is saying
he can get to it.
Wouldn't, but I think that's still the call. Try to get to the nose or an inch low with hack.
I don't think you try the double. Then Mosher would just, even if you made it, Mosher, your shooter's gone and Mosher still has another shot at to replicate the last shot. And so if he can get to nose or a little inside. No, you won't be shot, Robbie, but Mosher's really got to think it through.
This is the exact same ice I had before, and I hit it 10 inch high, and the rock was 2 inches further Paul's way. So this is assuming it curls.
Well, in that case, we're really going to need Grant to change things around here in the last 2 ends.
Yeah, nose or an inch low. Okay.
So
I don't want to be all the way over because we won't be shot clock, so I think I'll be able to access it on my last one.
you can always split the
Nose
corners.
is great, yeah.
Yellow corner, you want 2 cards.
For sure, and this has to be a team to show that they're
Yeah, yeah.
very
Yeah, the speed has held up through all the games. So.
Around, double corner. I'm right behind it. It looks like
It's held up all week, so good job by Adam McKernan. Ice maker here.
Heavy hack. Board. Close.
slipping back 8 foot. I think that's okay. Here's poking up the other side, though. That's the big issue.
Wanted to get to nose. It's not quite at nose, so you'll see Nick Mosher. Nick Mosher will. He'll want to get to nose.
So second,
Just a little heavier than they thought it was.
Nose is a good shot here. Blocks off part of the draw from Colten Steele. Makes it there'd be a double. I don't know if the shooter would. Don't think the shooter would stick around, but.
Probably need about 5 line ice to get around them.
so
Double might be easier.
yeah, good draw, straight draw.
So Mosher looking to hit the nose. Going hard on this one. Just by.
It makes the
And
quite
well, it's good force though. Colten is facing 2 and is going to need almost a bite of the forefoot.
This is the standard draw path.
Bite the forefoot and to get your single, and we'll have a tie game after 6. But got to make it first.
Now, here's a fun fact as well, or reverse trivia for us. On October in 1968, or sorry, 1996, yeah, Don Larson pitched a perfect game on Thunder Bay.
Little pitch.
Can you clean? I thought it was.
against, I believe, the Brooklyn Dodgers.
There you go.
You guys are just cleaning.
Ball there. Can't touch it.
Guys saying they can't touch it now. It looks pretty warm.
Current World Series was also
Looks like we could. If it just comes to a grinding halt, it's going to be close. I think it just stopped in time. Just in time.
Is that us? Something like that.
jammed.
Wow. That was a close one. Pretty close to almost a steal of 2. But the rock just grinds to the end and comes down and ties this game up at 4-4. We'll head to the 7th inning.
Enjoy fall to the fullest with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Visit your local Subaru dealer today.
Maria.
You have a final.
So I have someone joining me who will be able to speak a little bit more about the ice. Maria Fitzgerald, curling in this tournament. Came up a little short yesterday. Heck of a game, though, with Morrison. Almost... score wasn't as close as the game was. She's hanging her head. No need to hang your head. Anyhow, welcome, Maria Fitzgerald.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
She was sitting over there. I've been here all alone, and it's like...
I know. I walked in and I said, he's going to want me on the mic. I said that to Adam.
So we have a close game here. We have a 2-in game now, and there's a lot of stakes on the line here.
Playoff spot?
Well, if Steele wins, they're guaranteed into the playoffs.
Okay.
If they lose and Manuel wins, they will drop down to number 2 in that pool and maybe not make the playoffs. They'll be at a record of 2-2. So this is a big game, and Mosher's trying to be the giant killer. And,
we got Mosher playing well this week too.
Yeah.
Came up close in a few of their games as well.
Yeah.
Just some really good teams in this event. So it's tough for us juniors.
It is tough, but I think all the junior teams that are here, Mosher and McIsaac both had some big wins.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys and Blades obviously came really close to making the playoffs. And,
yes, definitely. It's a good week for us. Yeah, good training.
Good training. Get to play some of the better teams out there and some good ice and a nice swing on the with Adam's done a great job on the ice.
Yeah.
And, you've played a lot on the arena ice, and so he's trying to replicate that as good as possible.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing what he can do. It's a treat to play on this type of ice for sure. Yeah.
So Maria, if people don't know, Maria's on Team Ally McNutt, who first junior team to get a win at the points bet, I believe, this year. When you knocked off, I don't know if you heard of a team called Einerson before, but not a bad win.
Nope. That was a good week. It was fun.
And then she went on to win the next slam. So technically, since you guys weren't in the slam, technically it was almost like you guys won the slam as well.
Yes, technically we are now slam champions.
Right. So
yeah, that was cool. That was a cool week.
That's really great.
Yeah.
So when do you go to Italy?
Not till April. Yeah, we have a whole season of training ahead before we go off. So
Maria, a member of the Canadian Junior Champs from the Halifax Curling Club, kind of shout out to that whole Ally McNutt team that did really well last year, and looking to take home some hardware for Canada in April.
That is the plan. Lots of training and stuff going into it, and lots of time left. So, but the season's going fast. I say that, but season goes by fast.
So what number tournament is this for you guys?
This is 4. Yeah. So we were out in Alberta, played a few local events. I was out in Alberta again for doubles. So we've been pretty busy. Yeah, this is kind of like the meat of our season. So we have lots of events coming up as well, which is great. Yeah.
What's your next event?
Next event is Fredericton, Jim Sullivan in a couple weeks.
Nice.
We have a training weekend next weekend with our 5th Kaylee, so very busy even when we're not spieling. So
Good.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So
good.
lots of rocks in play since Maria slept in this morning and is just joining us in the 7th end. Maria, it's been rocks in play every end so far, and a couple of early misses by both teams, giving chances back and forth throughout the game. So.
The scoreboard looks it's been a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mosher opening up that center line.
Yeah, trying to make sure they can score here at least in the 7th end here. Make sure Nick has a shot to score would be their goal.
And Colten would really like to force
exactly.
them to 1.
Yeah.
They've had plenty of chances to get 2. So Paul will be looking to either hit that yellow and roll behind the corner.
Yeah.
And it'll move those reds both off the button and get rid of one of them.
Yeah.
Or another center line guard.
Yeah.
What would you do, Maria?
Probably, which rock are we on? Second. Probably another center guard. Or is this third? No. Probably one more center guard. Nick's going to end up healing it anyways, so delay the play a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And then probably play something in the middle at some point in the third rocks, probably, but I'm not out there, so it's so different watching from playing. Close games all around, really.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Grant plays some sort of line.
Well, yeah.
Tremblay, Young, and Moberg have already punched their ticket for the playoffs.
Okay.
They will win their pools, each of them. The top 2 teams, if there's 3 of them tied, the top 2 teams with the best last stone draw will advance automatically to the semifinals.
Okay.
And then we have the other 2 pool winners will make it to the quarters, and then the next 2 highest qualifying teams will make the other 2 quarter spots. So lots of games still to be played to determine the playoff pool, and looks like that draw to the button at the start of the game is going to be really important.
Yeah, it's so important to have a good one.
Yeah, there goes the 3. Just a nose. Good draw.
You brought your sister with you?
Yes, sister was already here.
Oh, was she?
But, I just came to pick up my mom.
Did you?
Yep. But
little did you know.
Little did I know.
Get put to work.
Yeah. Yep. Here we are.
I think your mom's used to it, though, isn't she?
Oh yes.
She knows.
She's very much so. Oh.
I'm not sure what happened there.
It's funny. Okay, another center guard being thrown here for Team Steele.
Side guard. Yeah, make everything else good.
So this is Kerry McLean, the 3rd stone. Team Steele. So Maria, are you coming to the East Coast party tonight?
Yep.
Yeah?
Are you? You'll be around.
I think I have to sleep.
No, you'll be around. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be fun. Lots going on at the Halifax Curling Club today and tomorrow. So, and it's free admission, right?
Yeah,
here?
it is free admission.
Yeah.
So
free admission. So come on down. Lots of action.
We have floor curling this afternoon. I might pick up that game.
Oh, that would be fun.
That should be fun. Have you ever done floor curling?
Yeah, I've done floor curling a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time. I played some last night actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was good. It was fun.
Did you win?
Yep. Played against my skip Allie.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So Allie, I believe that will be a rematch tonight.
Probably. Yep. We're very competitive, so. Is this the double appeal attempt?
I think he's trying to clean this up.
Yeah.
If Nick can get a chance to blank this in, he'd really like it.
Yes,
so,
definitely. And looks like this is going to be a perfect double appeal from Owen in person.
Yeah.
So opens it right up.
We have a final over in Sheet 8. It looks like Team Young will go undefeated, 4-0, and they'll be moving into the playoffs. Not sure if they get one of the 2 semi spots yet. They'll have to wait and see how things end on the Moyburk and the Tremblay game to see who has the last stone draw advantage.
I'm just worried if we guard, he goes here.
First time we've had a Korean team here at this event.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They were amazing. They are amazing. We played a little practice game against them a week ago, and they were very good.
Yeah.
Very solid, yep.
They're all, I've seen on their little sheets here, they're all curling players are their jobs.
Yeah, that's full-time occupation. Kind of jealous. I wish that could be my full-time occupation too, but...
Might have to get some historical records.
Heavy's no good to us either, though, because if you bounce this, we can...
I thought you were a full-time bartender. So just a Monday night.
Yeah.
Just Monday night bartender.
Just the Monday night bartender, yeah. And the odd Wednesday.
And the occasional Wednesday.
And the occasional
Natasha
Wednesday.
can't make it.
Yeah.
I'd like, if we're guarding, I think it just needs to be nice and tight so that if he does not...
We haven't been like in regular season, it feels like, for a long time.
Yeah, I know.
With like being away and stuff, so excited to get back to that next week for sure. Hopefully the ice stays this good for our Monday night games.
I don't know if Adam will put all that work in to keep it.
I don't think so. He doesn't work that hard usually.
No.
Trying to see if you heard that. I don't think he
heard
did.
it.
No.
Okay, but that's...
No, he's amazing.
I brought him some coffee beans this morning to, yeah, so hopefully he'll keep the ice nice for our Wednesday night league.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think
like 2 feet off the rings is perfect.
okay, so they're still putting up the center guard again. Gonna make Nick probably play some sort of run back on his first one, would be my guess.
Nick might just try to blast it in there and get rid of everything.
I think so. These guys can throw some big weight, so he should be able to make contact with something in the house. Try to open it up for himself to make sure he at least
notice on Nick's
scores one.
delivery when he's delivering, he's looking at the rock and looking at the broom, and then just before he lets it go, he puts his head down and looks where the rock is.
Oh, interesting. Some people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's definitely interesting, but you know, that's how you learn. That's how you learn. Yeah.
Halfway, me and Paul. Okay, cool. Heart, right across.
You might even see Nick just try to play to them and sit the 2. No, he's going to play the run back. All right.
In the run back, he wants to clean this whole mess up.
Oh yeah, we're still on Owen's second rock. So
this is Owen's
that makes
second
sense.
rock.
Yeah. So trying to run back. I was going to say maybe he's just going to let himself keep the 2 in the 4-foot and try to get a bit more finesse here, but just trying to open it up. So this is Owen McPherson second.
So the second on the team, Evan Hennigar, he was away last year, or he's going to school, I think, McEwen College.
Yeah.
Is it Alberta? I believe it is.
He lives in Edmonton.
Yeah,
he still does. Yeah.
So he's home for the Spiel.
Yes. Yeah, so we're still playing the junior circuit with Team Mosher this year. He didn't last year, but he decided he wanted to play with the boys again, so...
Oh, he gets rid of one of his red.
They probably won't be too happy with that result. They kept the center guard up, too, so... you can hear...
Oh, no, right. Sorry, I played at CFP last night.
Really tough.
It's like no chance of hitting that, like, you know, from the side.
See Team Steele here thinking about playing a chase on the yellow one and try to tap the red back and sit 2. With the way the ice swings, it's definitely makeable. It's tough, for sure.
And on the front end,
I think he probably, if he free 2 hours, I think he plays the outside. I'd like to see what happens. It's kind of tricky.
I think you got to tap it enough to get back there.
I think I just want to throw T-line and let them...
Yeah, me too.
has Felix Esler has Skip as
We don't need to be shot right now. I just want to keep our 2 yellows lined up.
previous prior champion.
Oh, there we go. Colton's explained it.
Yeah, I like that we can hear them.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just easy to listen to them and let them explain what they're doing.
Yep.
Update over in sheet 1. Trombley takes a deuce in the 6th end to go up 6-5 over Felix Asselin to trying to keep his perfect record together. And on sheet 4, Ardell took a deuce in 7. They're down by 1, 6-5. Got to steal this end. Trying to play giant killers over Team Warburg.
Yep.
This is. I don't know if Ardell. I think Ardell have not won yet, have they? Or
no, they've had a few really close ones, but yeah, they had a really good week. Considering they didn't have their skip this week, actually, he was out.
Joel filling in, and half of Team Grattan are here with Team Grattan filling in for Paul.
Yeah, exactly.
And Joel filling in for Taylor.
Yeah.
So just kind of throw back 4 weight here, just to bump that yellows line up that. Line up his next shot.
Yeah.
Do our best to
Nice. Back 4, back 8. Coming down. T-line. T-line. Girl!
We're trying to carve this rock
really
over.
Really curl hard.
Yeah.
It's out there still.
I don't think he's going to touch it.
He might touch it, but that's all. And, now it's going to be tough for Colten to do anything with that. With that red one.
So now we gonna see what Nick's gonna do here. It's
I think it was enough weight on its own.
Yeah. It was almost back.
I don't think you play that. He looked at 2 shots, one hitting the wide open one, and then one touching that yellow. I'm not sure what either of those shots do.
Yeah. Looking at the run back, seeing if he should just open it up again and make sure he has a shot to score. But he's going to hit the open one here. I'm not sure.
Well, I think what he's thinking is if he hits the open one, it sits there. Colton's got to play at the... Colton's going to try to play at the yellow, I think. Or he might just block off the out-turn draw and say, here, you can have your single point.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah. Yeah. So we're just going to see a nose hit here from Nick on his first.
There you go. That's exactly right, Colten. I don't think you try the bump back on that yellow at all. I think
that's so
this
hard.
This one's way out there, so it's
Evan's trying
to get a piece.
It.
I don't know if he might get a... Nope, he doesn't.
Oh,
so
wow.
Gets a little nibbler.
All right, so...
I think I'm just...
That's so hard.
I don't like that. I don't like that shot at all, because if you hit part of it, you could set up a double.
Yeah.
And
it's so buried too. Like, it's a tough shot. The guard's pretty close to the ring, so you have to curl quite a bit once you get by it in order to be able to tap it back enough. It's tough.
Interesting.
So you can hear him saying there that he's just trying to move it back far enough so that he's shot 1. So trying to tap that red one to the back 8 foot.
Interesting. I'm not sure I'm a fan.
Yeah, this is really tough. All right. I hear him say that he's throwing backline weight here.
More inclined to block off that draw. And, force
Nick to the intern draw for the 2. Yeah, this is a tough shot.
Yep, straight. Whoa.
I mean, it looks pretty close here. They're trying to carve it over now. Definitely going to make contact. I'm not sure.
I think you're seeing a pretty easy double here, and oh no,
or
it's
just the
playing,
draw. Yeah.
playing the draws. So
Don't think you're sticking around with that double.
no, you're probably
So-
not. Well,
Oh, if you
you're
crotch
right.
them. If you crotch them, yeah, but it's a
probably
little
not.
buried, so.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. Draw to the 4-foot here for Nick to score the 2. He'll be really happy with that result.
Mandy finally made it in.
Sorry?
Mandy finally made it in. So, looking to, I'm messing up here on the rock counter. I always mess that up. So, Nick Mosher with his last, looking to draw for 2, take a 2-point lead.
Really gotta move.
Same weight's good here. It's gonna carve. I think they're really close here.
Yeah, he just got to touch,
Oh, it
touch,
looks
the,
pretty
touch the
big.
4-foot. Looks a little warm, does it not?
Yeah. So,
It's coming down now, though. Nope, I
Oh,
don't think so. Nope.
great attempt there from
One
Nick.
red. So mission accomplished for Team Steele, and he'll take Mosher will take a 5-4 lead, and we'll be playing the 8th end.
Yep.
Nothing is as exquisite as the enchanting crimson and golden tapestry of fall. When revving your Subaru with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Fall for Subaru at your...
So we're back at it. We have a 5-4 game. Nick Mosher takes a single, and Colten Steele will be looking to get his deuce and punch a ticket to the playoffs. It's the big end. We got the game of the day here.
Yeah, it's a big game for sure.
This one really has an impact on the final standings. So over in sheet 4, Moorburg is facing a heck of a shot there by Joe Kratz. Moorburg is facing 2 counters. And
looks like he's playing the double for the win here.
double for the win. If he doesn't make it, he's going to give up a steal of 1 and tie that game up.
Yeah.
And Adam will be very happy. We get an extra in.
Yeah.
He loves extra.
He loves extra ends.
So here we are. This is Aidan McDonald, 19-year-old engineering student at Acadia. Acadia, that's next year. They'll be hosting the last chance qualifier for the Canadian curling trials being held here in Halifax in November of next year. And if anybody looking for a Christmas present, go on Curling Canada, curling.ca's website and get a ticket. Oh, and just looking at the Moorburg game, he misses, and we'll go into an
big extra end over there on sheet 4.
Yeah, so curling trials coming to Halifax. We have the mixed doubles curling trials are being held at the Mosher Centre in Liverpool, and at the end of December, early January. And are you going to check in some of the trials when they get here?
Definitely, yeah. We're going to go up to Liverpool to watch some of the mixed doubles, which is really exciting. Hopefully get to also throw on the arena ice.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, it's always good to be able to have opportunities like that. And yeah, so it's going to be a really big year upcoming for us here in Halifax. It's going to be amazing.
Great year.
Yeah. We're almost a year out, aren't we?
You're almost a year out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A year from now, we'll be very, very busy.
Definitely.
So just everybody, if you want Santa to bring you some curling tickets, tell them to go to curling.ca to pick. They're going fast. The really good seats are going quick. So packages are available.
Yeah.
So centerline guard and a corner guard.
Yep, classic end. Steele's going to go hard for his 2 here. Yeah. And Nick's going to try to get that force and, maybe get it to an extra end with the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be an exciting finish here for sure.
Exciting finish. Over on sheet 1, an update, Tremblay took a single in 7 to go up 7-5 over team Felix Asselin. It looks like Felix is, we won't have a repeat champion this year. So new names being put on the trophy this year, most likely.
Definitely, yeah. Female field is looking really good as well.
Yeah.
So I think playoffs aren't quite set on the women's side yet, but they will be decided after the 12:45 draw today, I believe. So lots of action.
Top 3 in each pool, I think, make the playoffs.
Exactly, yeah.
Winners of the pools, I would imagine, go to the semis, and the next 2 go into quarterfinals.
Exactly, yeah. 5-game round robin for the girls teams this week.
That is fair. That is fair. The schedule does say the draws.
So this one is want to get it off that center line, and looks like this
looks
one.
Heavy.
This was just a bad all-around. Not a good shot there, and so now what does? Do you like this shot, or do you like coming around the corner guard?
I like this shot. I think keeping it simple this end is really important for Team Steele. If they, no need to get too wrapped around there. They only need to score 2.
Yeah.
So get that red one off the 4-foot end roll open is a really good result.
Yeah. This one's this might be your chance to get at this.
Exactly.
You can see a point where Mosher just says, "Okay, no, we're
just going to guard it.
We're going to guard it. We're going to try to steal and not worry about the force."
Exactly.
This one's got to finish a little bit there, Maria.
Yeah, he is gonna.
Should be good.
Make a very good shot there. So Nick's now looking at 2, which is never fun when you're down 1 or when you're up 1.
Chance to hit and roll over
exactly.
on top of that yellow though now, and
yeah, great chance here. If you can roll over all the way over to the yellow one that's behind the corner guard, that would be a great result for Team Mosher.
So Evan Henniger here with his falling asleep at the wheel for Fox.
Okay, so
he almost flashed that.
Yeah, not what they were hoping for there. So Steele now has a chance to draw over and split the house. Sit the 2 again.
We'll give you before you
Do you like open side, or do you like open side?
I still like the open side, yeah. I think grouping them doesn't really help you at this point. And Mosher is going to be going really defensive, trying to make sure to only keep you to 1.
So if you had to score 3, you might want to go over there.
Definitely, yeah.
But with 2, you're right. I think open side, Mosher's got some thinking to do.
Yeah.
At some point, assuming these are made, Mosher's going to have to either say, okay, I got to go for a steal, or I got to try to freeze that back one and nullify that point.
Yeah, exactly. This one looks like it's running quite a bit,
deep,
but it should sit down.
To stay right on the tee line is where he'd like it. And pretty close. A little deeper than they wanted, but this is important rock here for the third stone. Owen McPherson.
Yeah.
Oops.
I will be upstairs for curling later. I'll be challenged to push down. The beers are on me. Hanging out until 11 minutes tonight. We have the oyster bar.
All right, so Nick's now going hard for the force. He's going to try to corner freeze this yellow one that's behind the corner guard.
If he can freeze up to that yellow, that basically is taking those.
Yeah, boys are on this.
Yeah.
Right from the start, they're really dragging it here.
Really need to be.
You can hear Nick saying that they got to be second here.
Second stone, it's curling hard. I'm not sure it's going to be. I don't think it is. And
no.
That is not a good placement for that rock. What about would you consider taking the center line guard off?
Yep. That's probably the only stone that's kind of helping Nick out right now. You could peel it, and then Nick is probably gonna come around those corners again, if I had to guess. But he can hear.
That gives him something to roll off if you're a foot deep. I like the guard. In turn.
You can hear the team likes peeling the guard here.
Too thin, we're taking out our corner guard though.
Their red's kind of guarding us now though.
Okay.
Front end is saying what we're saying is
Yeah.
take that.
Perfect to make that. A third misses that and goes across.
There's a little more tolerance there than it looks like. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you can hear them just making sure they don't jam on either of those yellows in the back of the house. So trying to figure out where to hit the guard in order to avoid the jam.
Probably run.
Colton's wondering if there's still a chance for him to freeze to that yellow.
Yeah, definitely.
Biggest set of lungs.
Yeah, how do you get there?
Good shout. Instead of lungs on mark down.
The risk with the draw here is if they happen to go a bit deep, Nick will either have a hit and roll or a freeze to that around the center guard. So
I'm saying to do this.
I hate to leave him. I hate to be at 2 feet deep and leave him a hit and roll behind the center. Then we got to peel and then we're chasing, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot more tolerance there than it
Does a lot.
is. True.
I think thin's the easiest way to make it.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, it's thin.
once we make that and he goes
You gotta
here,
hit
what
it
are we
really
doing?
thin to get that, well, that center guard.
I'm not in love with the wheel.
Colton doesn't like it.
We make the
No.
just allowing them to do this.
I see both sides.
Yeah.
I think it does open up the freeze for the Team Mosher, and even with that the red one coming up short last shot, it's almost helping Team Mosher still. At the same, it's a rock in the way. So
Yeah, with the way that center red is now, it's almost that's exactly where you need to be to get around that new red rock.
exactly. Yeah.
Well,
I think so. And if you're there,
yeah, I guess I'm kind of torn. I understand where Colton's coming from. That center line guard is still pretty high.
Yeah.
It's not tight.
Yeah.
So I think if something's buried, I think you can come at it at either side and get it out, right?
Yes,
And you
agreed.
got your two yellows in there. You don't need any more. You just need to score 2.
Yeah.
So this makes some sense. And you know, last Wednesday's game when we were playing someone, we gave them their 3rd point because we jammed trying to clean it up, and so that can always happen.
It happens to everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kerry McLean with his last one. Team Steele looking to make the playoffs.
it's running a little.
Team Mosher trying to tell them nope.
Oh my gosh, that is very far out. Should curl though.
A little bit of curl if you can. Line's good. 14-3.
Yeah.
Maybe a foot pass for it? Yep. Yep.
That's not bad.
Good spot, Kerry.
Yeah, not a bad spot.
Good shot.
Didn't know what I was going to do.
I'm not sure I like this shot, Mosher. I don't think it does you anything. I think a center line guard, I think you're in it.
Yeah.
Like, you got to stop thinking you're going to hold them to 1.
Yeah, agreed.
I think you're going to say now someone's going to win this game this end. And there's nobody happier than Adam McKernan, who's doing the ice. So,
Yeah. Is he playing a straight draw?
He's playing a draw. I don't even mind another guard. This is your 3rds, even though I've already messed around
I think
with
it's
the
a second.
rocks.
To second, yeah. Or is this first? No, it's a second. Owen's second here.
Yeah. Whoops, I got to give them back a rock each. I took them away from them. I've done a miserable job of updating the
rocks.
Rocks, yeah.
Lighting 4 foot. Line's good.
And I also got the hammer wrong too here. God, they're going to be firing me from this job soon.
It doesn't sit.
There we
It's a
go.
great draw there from Owen. Top 4 foot, he shot rock, so it's buried, which is great. Now Colton's probably gonna rip the guard, I would assume.
Heel? Yeah. You got him. Okay.
Force him trying to lay down and do something with it.
We're running back. A little bit of breathing room. Tremblay might be able to blast the top one and get some stones moving, but force him to move his own stones for you.
Clean. Girl.
Oh,
that's a unfortunate miss for Team Steele. Yeah, that was not. You couldn't draw that one up.
No. Well, there's a double on the Reds.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes good decision now. I don't mind nosing that back one.
I don't mind nosing it either.
There's so many yellows in there.
Or put a center line.
Or you put a center line guard up. Yeah.
Got to be perfect though.
I like this. I like the nose on this. Sit 3, and Colton won't have a triple, so he'll have to make that double, and then Nick will probably sit 2 on his last, if that's what they're kind of hoping for here. He's got to stick around here though. Very important that he
Yeah,
sticks.
he can't roll out.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Great finish. Your 6 shot stone, and there you go. Felix automatically tapping for the double.
Yeah, I think that's a foot deeper. That double is quite a bit.
Very skinny. Yeah, for sure. Still, this is a 3rd.
All right, we got a final over on sheet 4. Right, rolls that to center line. It's not too bad.
Well,
I think the double might jam on that.
I think the double does
on
jam
that.
but that's all right.
Yeah.
I think it's a nose hit with normal. Ideally, we roll it to here. Expose the back end. I think it'll be shot. Normal weight. I think it might be in there. Maybe we're not. We'll roll for a little bit based on the view.
It's a thick and rolls in behind the corner.
So we had a final in sheet 4. I'm not sure who won.
Yes, Team Moyberg won in the extra. He had a nose hit for the win. So
he'll go to 4-0.
We will not. Okay. The one at the back will be shot. We got
Moorburg, the runner-up last year against Felix Asselin.
Yeah.
So Moorburg down to 3 players, I think, right?
Yes.
His team.
The
3rd is Skip from Manitoba in the mix.
Exactly. Yeah, he is. A few players are off. Nick and Owen are laughing at me. I don't know why. Few players from this week are off to the mix for nationals. Owen Purcell, Christina Black,
Jim Baxter,
and yeah. So it'll be a good week up there in St. Catharines, I believe.
St. Catharines, yeah. Needs to curl.
This needs to curl a lot.
Needs to curl hard. He needs to stick around.
It's not bad.
Oh, well, a double and
yeah.
Double and looks like
If Nick can make this double, then that would make this game go to an extra end. I think Adam's really thrilled about that over there. He looks ready to do the ice, but
Yeah, that I think the team might be coming back to that one. They talked about ripping that center guard, and they didn't. And Mosher comes around, plunks a perfect one in there, and this changed the end completely. And again, I apologize to everybody. I'm trying to show what end it is, what rock we're on, what hammer we got, and I'm failing miserably at it. I could dock my bay.
Going hard on this one.
Oh, is there a double? I think it jams.
It's really tough.
Just a straight draw for the single to tie this game up.
Yeah.
It was really important for Nick to stick around there, and
Speed should still be good here, so Colten just trying to.
They're saying it's coming down a little bit, but few ends ago in the 6th end, Colten had a same draw and was a bit heavy and grinded to be to be shot, but.
That's a good shot. I would have thought minimum. Great draw.
They like it. They're just making sure that it gets to the 4 foot here.
Keep it moving, guys. Come on.
I think it should be all right.
Should be close.
Yeah. Looks like we got an extra end here.
Looks like we have an extra end. Good sweep by the front end, and we're off to number 9.
Yep. Here we go.
Enjoy fall to the fullest with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Visit your local Subaru dealer today.
So we're into an extra end, and tonight, just to give you an update about the events here at the Curling Club. Tonight we have East Coast Party, Oysters from 6 to 8, and Stompin' Tombs from 8:30 on. East Coast Band is She Nova. So free oysters at 6 p.m. Quarterfinals are tonight as well. Make sure to get your bids in for the online silent auction. Great prizes to be won. Link on halifaxcurl.com. So halifaxcurl.com. You can check out all the details of the event. Free admission here at the Halifax Curling Club. Come down and join us. This afternoon we have some floor curling, but right now we're into an extra end, Maria, and this should be a nail biter.
Yes, definitely.
Straight off.
Take a little bit if you can, Carrie.
Off, Carrie.
So probably going to see double centers being thrown up here from Team Steele.
Looks a little warm. Need that to come down. That's good.
Yeah,
good
by
shot. Robbie McLean. And this is an all-out steal for Team Steele.
Yep.
I'm sure that's been said before.
Yes, probably.
So She Nova tonight.
Oh my God. I just hit my mic. Sorry about that.
She Nova tonight down here at the Curling Club.
Yep. Floor curling.
Floor curling.
We got some beanbag toss up there as well.
Rematch of Allie McNutt versus Maria Fitzgerald in the floor curling championships of Curling Club.
It's going to be intense times, so stay tuned. This looks like it's coming a little deep.
I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd be sweeping that out if I was Colten. I might just leave it as high as possible, but behind the tee line. So another center line guard. Robbie be looking to get like a 1.5.
Same line.
That's just 1.5, just the distance.
Yeah.
Line's big. Line's big.
Well, it's
Paul's rocks.
All right, so we're seeing double centers being thrown here, trying to get this higher, pretty high. They want as much separation as they can with
gotta
these
go hard on
guards.
this, guys. You want to curl this over to the center line.
Yeah, it's so important now these days with your center guards being on the center line with the new no-tick rule.
Yeah, well, Team Mosher's going to ignore that and just try to come in again.
Yeah.
Don't want this behind the center line.
Definitely not.
So this is second stone, I believe.
This is still the lead.
Lead stone. No, that's
Yeah.
right. They have the hammer. Aiden McDonald.
This looks a little bit light. They're working on it. It looks...
Should be pretty
Bringing it
close.
in there, yeah, it looks pretty good. Trying to curl it over now, trying to get it buried around the center guards, and then we'll see team.
But
Yeah,
little wide.
yeah.
See Team Steele wanting to. He could
Move that a foot, ideally.
move it a foot, come in off of it, and roll behind, and
Yeah.
I'm going to give you ice and straight draw. I'm going to try to the same path either way. Throw like top weight.
I agree as well. Play the top button, top 4 weight.
Rock.
Yeah.
So we're using the Halifax Curling Club rocks, and so this team they played here before, though. Paul, you played here last year.
Yeah.
The guys have played here, so they'll know the rocks too. So
Exactly.
Line's good. Top 4. Close. Straight. Top 8. Room. Top 8. Line's good. Line's very nice. Just short of it. Okay, distance. Distance. We're close. We're close. Curl. Curl.
Looks like a pretty good freeze here. And then we'll see Team Mosher start to rip the center guards.
not a bad shot. A little light, but
Yeah.
you're going to see Mosher now just rip.
Exactly.
We'll get a few. This is second stone, Evan Henniger.
Ooh, that looks tight. Looks close though. Go.
Want to get that out of there.
Yeah.
Just leave it around. Don't even give it to me. Yeah.
And center guard.
Yep. Going back.
We can
from Team
almost
Steele.
predict what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Guard, peel, and then we get to the last one, and it'll be an interesting
Exactly.
shot. There is that one that's just off center. That's well, if it's interesting with that center, with that one that's just off, and if they keep putting it on the center guard, does Mosher just keep playing the hit on the center guard, or will he
Yeah,
ever try the
exactly.
double peel?
I think it depends on how much separations between
Yeah.
the two guards. Because if they bring it back far enough, I think the double peel is really challenging. So I think if they can continue to see a piece of this tight guard, then they'll keep ripping that one. Because with the way the ice curls, that high guard really isn't doing much for Team Steele.
Right.
So just making sure that they get that the close one gone is the most important thing.
Oh, Steele doesn't have the hammer, does he? I gotta fix that.
Should be all right. So nice couple peels from Evan Henniger there. And Steele's gonna have to make a play in the center at some point, so they're probably gonna continue to put up the center guard for a few more rocks to lay that play and then make a play.
Yeah. Carey here, just trying to put another center line guard. At about a 2,
Yeah.
2.5. Then I think you'll see Colten just play a little, almost nose and roll off a little bit to the right. And
Yeah.
Mosher's going to have a delicate shot.
Yeah, I think it's probably on Colton's first or second. They'll have to make a play in there, so they're probably keeping that in the back of their minds for sure.
Yeah, Mosher had a tough shot last night. He had a shot for the win and he got tight and hit it.
Yeah, he did.
Brent McDougall made a heck of a shot.
Keep going, Paul.
Trying to move this one.
Keep going.
Really like to get this to the center.
Yeah,
Not bad.
it's a nice shot there. So probably another peel call here for Owen McPherson.
Important thing is to be separated from that other guard, so that you're going to have a guard at the end of the day.
Oh, you're doing better, Hugh, with the rocks.
By the ninth end, I got this thing down almost.
Yeah.
Well, I just had the wrong hammer, so it is Team Mosher with the hammer on this end.
Next year, first draw 7:30.
So appeal here.
Okay, so you'll see a jam there on the corner guard, which isn't ideal. You want to keep that draw path on both sides open.
Yeah.
Nick has to play it, so.
You got same depth and straight. 4 inches more curls, perfect. This is the same path.
St. Paul ran for a drink of water. He only puts enough water in for an 8-end game, and this is now a 9-end game.
Exactly.
So. Another center line guard, Kerry McLean. He just threw it, so.
Instead of rocking it, just fold it up and back.
You're 1 inch wider. Same way.
So are all your games over now, or do you have another game left? Or?
No, we are done. So we had our last round robin game yesterday.
Oh,
so
okay.
we're 2 and 3, which just kind of gets us out of the playoffs with the tiebreakers and stuff. So yeah, but we're happy with how the week went for sure. Had some really good games against some really amazing teams. Those 2 teams from Scotland are just incredible. So
Well, this one's a little deeper than they wanted, and but I don't know if it changes anything. You can't play the double because that'll jam the yellow onto the red. So that's
you
not
can
bad.
almost play it like the other way. They'll like play the cross.
Yeah, you might be able to
cross
play it
and
that way.
Kill both rocks in the 4 foot. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
but
that's not bad too. But if you miss it,
exactly, it's not good. Going hard on this one. Should be good though. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So
what do you do here?
if you play it now, Nick's
play it
gonna
now.
have probably some sort of double.
2 more construction spots.
Yeah, I like the guard here. Let Nick rip it and then make something on Colton's next.
I think this is the right call. I mean, if Mosher guards it, or then Steele's going to have the draw, the out-turn draw.
Exactly.
Well, there you go. Well, it's definitely a nail biter.
Yeah, for sure.
Team Steele trying to make the playoffs.
Yep.
Need a win. Team Mosher trying to be giant killers and knock them off and take them out of the playoffs. Sure, Team Manuel's there and watching this from home, hoping cheering for Team Mosher.
Yep. Oh, so this is.
That's not good if it's. That's not good if it's.
Looks like it's coming off. I think it's going to be close. This is coming deep.
Curl, keep going.
Have to.
Do you want to say hi, Mom? mom on my shoulder.
Maria was coming down to pick her mom up. Little did her mom know that Maria had to do commentating.
Now we got everyone behind us laughing too. Great.
Well, is he trying the double here, or
think
what is he
so.
playing? Gotta be careful here. You don't want to jam that onto the red. And
Yeah, you don't want to straight jam it for sure.
no, you want to. You gotta.
He might just be peeling it off you. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Missed the call. Yeah.
Looks like a straight peel. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a straight peel.
Yeah, I think so too. So here we go. Oh,
Last shot here for
gotta get the
Eel.
button things done. Down to 2 shots left. Mosher has the hammer.
We just get an inch low.
Just an inch low, and
Yeah, kind of try to Christmas tree it here.
tree it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Nick will have a tough one on his last.
I'm thinking it looks like solid wood. Hard to call? No, I don't think so.
Got to get that red out of there and force Mosher to make his last shot.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people watching this one. This is the big game. This is like the game of the morning. We had all their other undefeated teams all won their games. There's 3 teams at 4-0. Steele looking to steal this one to go to 3-1.
Yep.
Make everybody else at the 3-1s fight it out for those last 2 spots. You'll get one as the winner of the C pool. I think it's the C pool.
Yeah, I think so, exactly.
Just a little inside. Show them 2
Inside
halves of
flop.
yellows.
Yeah, big shot here.
Oh, please!
I think he's really close here. Looks like it's got a curl.
It's got to curl a bit.
Still on the nose.
Really got to curl. It's close to nose.
Get in there!
It's a great shot.
Nice shot. Exactly what he called.
Yeah, that's a fantastic shot.
It's Colten. That is exactly the best you could do on that one.
Yeah.
A heck of a shot.
So Nick's gonna play a little like back house weight tap on the top 4 rock. Try to get it back to the 8 foot and stick a shooter. I think the draw to the pin is really hard,
Yeah,
especially with the way it curls.
Don't even know if it's there, is it?
No, with that red corner guard there, it's tough.
Really tough, yeah.
Yeah.
Just need to. This is a tough shot.
Very tough.
A heck of a shot by Colten Steele.
They're looking at the double. That's tough.
Is he changing it up?
Yeah, he's asking Owen how much weight he has to throw in order to make both of the yellows go. He thinks that since the guard is high enough, it'll curl enough past it to make the double. But that's really hard.
Good.
You just got to kick it over.
Yeah, your shooter will sink in the full 8, so you gotta kick both those yellows over. Looks like he's gonna play it.
So he's going to play the double?
Yeah. He's throwing 11 weight here, so he's hoping that once it gets by the high guard, it's going to curl enough to get almost to nose and kick both those yellows off to score 1.
Well, he got in the hack and he thought he could see it, Maria, and got to feel like you got to feel as a skip. You got to feel like you can make that shot, and that's what he thinks this is easier shot.
Exactly.
But it's a tough one.
Yeah, this is really hard.
Maria's on the top time the watch. Gotta go hard.
Gotta go hard.
It's close. It's very close. It's got to curl a bit more. No. And it's a steal of one for Colten Steele. That was a heck of a try by Nick Mosher. Thought he had it there for a second. And so with that, Team Steele takes the win, 6-5, and we'll move on to the playoffs. And a heck of a game by Team Mosher.
Very good game.
Not the best record this week, but I think some really good positives coming from Team Mosher.
Definitely.
They got to be really happy with that.
Yeah.
So join us again. We'll be back at 12:45 for some the finals of the women's round robin.
Yep.
We'll see you then. Thanks, Maria.
Thanks. See ya.
Cheers.
Nothing is as exquisite as the enchanting crimson and golden tapestry of fall. When revving your Subaru with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Fall for Subaru at your local Subaru dealer today.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.